My name is Victor Rivera, and I am the president and CEO of the Bronx Parent Housing Network, along with being one of the co-founders of the organization. My professional background is social service and human services. I specialize in substance abuse and HIV education. The message I want to send out to the community is that first and foremost that HIV has not been eradicated from this community. That HIV and AIDS is still very prevalent in this community, and mainly in people of color and in poor communities. Sometimes there's simple things that we take for granted, such things as toilet tissue, toothbrush, toothpaste, a t-shirt, underwear. When you come home from prison, you're given a bag, and I'll give you a quick example. I have a consumer that just came to our facility. We're in June, right? But he got arrested in December. So when he got arrested, he had a coat. Now he has no clothes. He had a t-shirt, he has no t-shirts, no underclothes. And then the opposite. Somebody got arrested in the summer, but yet they come to us in the winter. They have no coats, no clothing, no boots. So there are small essential things that are needed that only money can provide. I also want to say that I want to reach out and to some of our elected officials. Those who are from this community, who were raised and brought up in this community, please don't forget us. And if I might, and I don't know if this is going to be edited, but then I want to give a shout out and a thanks our partners, and city government, HRA, HIV/AIDS Service Administration, one of the city organizations that services our community and services us well, who've given us an opportunity to service our consumers, but also to some of our local elected officials. The Councilman, Fernando Cabrera, Councilman Richie Torres, Senator Gustavo Rivera, Assemblyman Richie Torres, the Honorable Annabelle Palmer, the distinguished Councilwoman Ana Arroyo, and lately and not lastly, Speaker of the House, Melissa Margarita Viverito, who has invited this community into Gracie Mansion in a manner that I've never, and I've been in community affairs for the last 25 years, I've never seen the openness to City Hall behind a speaker like I have in the last few years from our leader at the City Council, Ms. Melissa Margarita Viverito. Thank you. The Bronx Parent Housing Network is going into a new genre, a new venture of housing development, which for a nonprofit organization that its mission is to provide affordable and safe housing. Right now we do a lot of transitional, and we lease a lot of the buildings that we utilize for our consumers. And now Bronx Parent Housing Network is going to the next level. We're actually doing joint ventures to purchase land and do new construction. This is a very, very exciting time for the Bronx Parent Housing Network.